Is David Moyes the king of Europe? Is Mohammed Kudus the next big thing at West Ham? Would you fancy a cheeky meal in the comfort of the hospitality at the London Stadium whilst watching your beloved West Ham push for European glory? Would you love to have a signed frame top by our Ghanaian star? If you've answered yes to all of those questions, then you will want to listen on and hear what we have got to say from you, because football prizes are back in connection with the West Ham Network. Football prizes gives you the chance to win the very best prizes the beautiful game has to offer, from hospitality tickets to the matchday experiences to rare and unique signed memorabilia. Football prizes has it all. Now, new competitions are uploaded to the site every single week, with all draws conducted live on the Football Prizes official Facebook page. Now, people may ask, how do you play? Well, you go onto their website and you look for the prize that's right for you. You look for your team and you see what prizes are available. If you want to enter the competition, then you have to see what number you would like to choose from the tickets that are left available. And before getting through to the payment method, you have to answer a football-related question to advance to the payment screen. You then can pay via all the options: debit, credit card, Apple Pay, or Football Prizes e-wallet to enter the competitions. And if you do win by checking out their live draw on their Facebook page every single week, they will, of course, send the item to you in person to your door. There will be no expense for you. So if you want to get involved with Football Prizes and enter to be in with a chance to win some instant prizes and the big prize at the end of the week, then get involved. This week's prize is a competition that no West Ham fan will want to miss. A Jarrod Bowen signed and framed West Ham shirt. This could be yours for the price of £3.95. This competition also features 15 instant prize draw winners, and one of them includes a Niclas Füllkrug signed away top and also a Mohammed Kudus signed away shirt as well. So make sure you go and check out our description. The link to go and enter this competition is in there as we speak. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the West Ham Network. I'm Anton, bringing you today's Matchday Live. West Ham versus Chelsea. And as you can see, the starting lineups are in. Let's get cracking and get through them. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on the starting 11. Areola is in goal, of course. Wan-Bissaka maintains his position and has been absolutely fantastic since joining West Ham. He goes in at fullback at the right-hand side. Of course, that's because Emerson is fit and ready and raring to go, and will be in the West Ham side at left back. We will be with Max Kilman, our new centre-back, who has had a very good start to the season. And jury is out on Konstantinos Mavropanos, who does start, of course, keeping Tadibo on the bench. I can only but think that they're just wanting Tadibo up at full scratch, at full fitness. I can see him and his transition starting in midweek against Liverpool and then moving forward. So hopefully, I want Dinos to prove me wrong today, so he goes in at centre back. In the middle of the park, Paquetá starts again for West Ham. He returns to the West Ham starting 11 for the fixture against Chelsea. He goes in alongside Alvarez and Rodriguez, the former partnership, good friends who are playing together in the middle of the park. Tommy Soucek is dropped into the bench. Crysencio Somerville is also in the West Ham team. He is making his full Premier League debut since his summer transfer from Leeds United. Mohammed Kudus, the world-class Ghanaian superstar, is in the team, and it looks like it will be our captain, Marvel, Jarrod Bowen, leading the line for West Ham today. Let's get into the opposition team, and it's the Chelsea lineup. Sanchez in goal, Fofana, Tosin, Colwell, Cucurella, Casido, Enzo, who captains the side, Madueke, Palmer, Sancho, and Jackson. So a team of, a team that's capable of getting forward, so we'll just need to manage that. But again, I think it is going to come down to what kind of West Ham team turn up, what, the flamboyancy, the ability to get the ball forward, take the game to Chelsea. We are at home. We want points at home. And yeah, it is what it is. So listen, Emerson's shaking off his injury. He was taken off against Fulham at Craven Cottage, and he starts at left back against his former side as well. 9 of the players who started at Fulham are in the side again for Lopetegui against our London rivals Chelsea. So the midfield is going to be anchored, you could say, by Alvarez and Rodriguez. So, they've got a strong relationship forged during their successful spell together at Mexican club America. So let's hope that Rodriguez can be free in that role when I think playing 3 central defensive midfielders was always going to be a problem for West Ham, like we did against Fulham, and we shouldn't have done that. So Jarrod Bowen is going to be leading the line in the forward line. He replaces Antonio in the lineup. Unfortunately, Füllkrug couldn't make the squad today, but hopefully this is enough time for him to bed back in, get himself fit again, and return to the setup as soon as possible. Jarrod Bowen, who has a goal and 3 assists in his 9 West Ham appearances against Chelsea, is going to lead the West Ham lineup today. Ings, of course, who was West Ham's goal scorer against Fulham last season when he came on to score 5 minutes into added time, is on the bench. Let's look at the West Ham bench. It's Fabianski, Creswell, Carlos Soler, Sufal, Antonio, Ings, Todibo, Soucek, and Irving. So we've got options off of the bench, of course, as well. Put your score predictions in the chat as we will bring them into the stream. Remember, of course, we will be live straight after this Matchday live. Fingers crossed it will be a positive one. Fingers crossed we'll all be happy with the scoreline. And fingers crossed we'll get a result against Chelsea. And we'll be going live to the London Stadium as well, where Russ will be leaving the game. The weather looks all right, actually, in London as well. I know it was a bit sticky. I think they're expecting to not have the best of weather coming to the UK shores next week, but this could be the last of the nicer weather. Let me jump into the chat and see what everyone else is saying. Billy the Trap, bro, our starting 11 is actually good. It is. It feels good actually as well, mate. So yeah, I'm quite excited about that starting lineup. Actually, can you just bear with me, everyone? Sorry, just bear with me. Bear with me. Let me just bear with me. Sorry, everyone. 2 seconds. I'll jump into the rest of the chat in 1 second. So yeah, I'm very impressed with our starting lineup. I think, like I said, jury is out to a certain extent regarding Mavropanos starting, but I really want him to prove me and prove many people wrong. And that's what we want as a West Ham fan. Howard's in the house. Good afternoon, all you beautiful people. Come on, you irons. Afternoon, people from Surreal Frame.
I'm still recovering from a chest infection, but I am getting there, so apologies if I do every now and then have a little cheeky cough. I'm excited to see how the teams does this starting 11. No excuses after this for us. Todibo instead of Mab from Carlo. Other than that, spot on. I agree with you, but I do want Mavropanos to prove me wrong. I absolutely do. I can see the transition of Todibo. You never know, you might see a bit of Todibo today. I had thought Todibo might start, otherwise this was the best side. I'd really love to see Irving get on in the last few. I mean, listen, don't put anything off about that. That could be an option. A dangerous group of individuals can be beat by a strong team. The thing is, you got to look at forget defensively, right? So see if you look at that side there, and every player from Emerson and Cucurullo down, I think all those players, they all know each other and they all match each other head to head. They all do. You know, Alvarez, Casido, Rodriguez, Enzo, Pakatama, Duiki, Somerville, Palmer, Kudus, Sancho, Bowen, and Jackson. They all match each other and are all ready for it as well. Apart from the Debo starting this lineup, most fans have been wanting. Let's see if it can produce anything. Absolutely. Michael Blees is in the house, afternoon all, and Anton Good starting 11. Absolutely. Listen, I agree, but I'm just going to back him. Let's just hope he turns up today and absolutely does a job for us. I do hope that it's Salah that comes on for Paqueta later in the game and not potato salad. This is where I think West Ham need to utilise Souček a lot better. We've got Tommy Souček, and I have said all along that he is suited to a squad position. So I'm okay if Souček comes on later on, depending on the result, depending on what we need to do. If we need to shut up shop, then so be it. If we need a goal, then so be it. And I think he is to be utilised. And even with Antonio, he can be utilised. He can get at these defences. 100% he can. Afternoon, everyone. Let's beat Chelsea. I won't say that last word, but yeah, I know what you mean. Really hope we don't see Antonio or Souček come on today. I think they will. That's the impact sub. That's what they're talking about. Toby Sampson, my man. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Come on, you Irons. 4-2 to West Ham. I will take that right now. I'm hoping for a cracker of a game. I'm saying 4-3 Irons. I'll say a cheeky 2-0 West Ham. Scott, good. I like that. I like to see that. Things we love to see. Just going around the fans, having a look and see it. It looks a nice day. Everyone's nice and warm inside the London Stadium. They are our subs, so you'll see one or both at some point in this game. I agree. Goals galore. 3-2 to West Ham. Come on, you Irons from Michael Blees. 4-1 to West Ham from Surreal Frame. Absolutely. Mark Wright says 2-0 West Ham. I'd rather have Irving or Ings than Antonio, but having him as a sub rather than a starter has been a long time coming. The thing is the strength and depth, and the key part to me is, you know, we're arguing now about the impact that the subs can make, which is stronger subs than we've normally had. Sorry. So that makes a big, big difference. I was thinking 2-0, but they will score hoping J-Lo comes through in the long run, though. Martin says 2-1 to the mighty West Ham. Trini, I get that, but based on last performances, they should be left on the bench today. There's better options to bring on. Brian Cox says 1-all. I think I'm kind of excited to see an introduction of Carlos Soler today. I think he is going to be bedded into this team a little bit slowly. I'm okay about him coming in off the bench and seeing what he is capable of doing as well. Sorry, just getting loads of messages. It's mental. I think that just might be our strongest 11. Nearly close to, but nearly. Ings, Soler, and Irving. Be interesting to see if he does get a bit of game time today or not. I'd like to see Irving and Soler will get better. 2-1 West Ham win. Kudus with a brace. I said it all along. I think you all know it. We need to get Kudus onto the ball. The key is to get Kudus onto the ball. We didn't see a lot of Kudus on the ball against Fulham. Kudus had to go and find the ball, had to get involved in the game himself. We naturally need to bring him into this game. You are talking about questionably over £100 million a player for Mohammed Kudus. That's why you need to get him heavily involved in this game ASAP. Pleasant 23 degrees at the moment in Dagenham. What's wrong with Ings? Unlike Antonio, he actually scored. Man of the match, Somerville. Good vibes. I'm looking forward to seeing what Somerville can do. I know he can get at defences. He's got Premier League experience. I think he's actually performed quite well and he's made his substitute appearances, so he deserves his first start in a West Ham shirt. So it's going to be intriguing to see how he gets on down the wings. And categorically, we know they'll swap him and Kudus several times throughout this game. And I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see Bowen come out wide and one of those players go up top as well, just to chop and change it. It will confuse things with Chelsea. And I think that's what we've got as well. Geez, one swallow does not make a summer since Ings has been with us. Antonio has outscored him. Training Antonio has played 8,000 minutes. So what time will Ings has played 400? What is Ings versus Antonio's goals to minutes ratio to better? Oh my God. First half intensity. That's what we want from the off, from the first kickoff. We want West Ham to go at them as soon as we possibly can. Souček has a role for the last 20 minutes looking for a goal or defending a lead. Again, depending on the score, depending on the result, and depends on the momentum. If West Ham are on top, you don't need to change it. But I get the vibe of what you're trying to say, absolutely. This game could be the making or breaking of Lopetegui. It's still too early, David, mate. Still too early. Scott, why do you think that is? Ings for me is Gash, and Antonio at the end of the end of his career. And the reason I want Soler to sub Paqueta is that he's an excellent distributor and the only decent defender. Again, if we're chasing the game, I could see Rodriguez coming off and maybe Soler coming on for him. If we're not needing to chase the game, we all know Soler can put his foot in, but I think they'll probably see Souček potentially come on at that point if we are leading the game. Ings should have more game time. Who is on the bench, Anton? Let me bring this up for you just now. The West Ham bench is as follows. You can see at the bottom of the screen there. Fabianski, Creswell, Soler, Sufal, Antonio, Ings, Todibo, Souček, and Andy Irving as well. There you go. That's your bench for today. Scott says Ings can score from any time in the box. Antonio needs to be less than 6 minutes away. His time is done. What's happening with the German striker? Is he on the bench in the afternoon? Hope you're okay. Thanks for joining us, Paul. No, he's not. He's not made the bench. So hopefully he will make himself fit for the Brentford game next week. So he's got another week under his belt to manage this situation. So we'll have to wait and see. Better team selection, 3-1 win from Philip. Fulk is injured. He is. I agree. Ings is lethal in the box. These are all having a good old banter with each other. So why is he not done so regularly? People only talking about Ings because he scored a goal last week. His ratio is shocking. Kudus and Paqueta together should scare any team, absolutely. But we need to get Kudus on the ball. Kudus needs to get on the ball. Apparently, Somerville was quite strong in the Championship, but he has seemed a little lightweight in his sub appearances. I don't agree, Scott, actually. And remember, he has got Premier League experience and, in actual fact, performed really well for Leeds when he was in the Premier League. So I've been quite impressed with him. So I think the lightweightness is definitely the Benrahma, and I can see why people try and make comparisons because he is small, slight, but he's definitely stronger on that ball. Antonio has been great over the years from Vinay, but we all know his strengths and weaknesses. His time is done now. But I think at the end of the day, I think bringing him on, if you're needing a goal or you're needing, and you've got tired Chelsea defenders' legs, right? You've got options now, and bringing Antonio off the bench will cause them problems. We all know that. You can feed the ball up over the top, in and around the defenders, and he will chase that. In my opinion, none of our forwards are starters for me. You're probably right. Probably right. My reason Ings never stops running, Antonio floats, is my personal opinion. I'm just happy with this setup and this formation. Rosed and Antonio have a difficult relationship. I agree, Antonio as an impact sub can work. Absolutely. I didn't say it, but it's the gospel truth. There you go. So if you are watching, put your predictions in the chat as we get ourselves prepared for the big London derby, West Ham versus Chelsea at the London Stadium. worry, I've had enough of that one now for you. So I'm going to give you some live images coming from the London Stadium as we speak. Look at that lovely picture over the river just outside the London Stadium. There's a picture of Areola prepared and ready to rock and roll for today's game in between the sticks for West Ham. There's Lucas Paquetá coming into the stadium. You've got Danny Ings coming into the stadium with his little Louis Vuitton handbag. Jarrod Bowen's top captain of the West Ham side this afternoon. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who's been an unbelievable signing as the players start to come out to the tunnel to get themselves. They've got this 100-meter walk, you could call it. If anyone hasn't done the tour at the London Stadium, you will know that from the changing rooms to where the players actually come out of the tunnel is a decent and fair walk, unlike what it was like at Upton Park. As well. So we're getting ourselves ready for kickoff. Remember, I will be doing the running commentary of the game. I will have a timer up. You can sync up with me if you want. If you're watching, you can press pause and you can sync up with me as I am watching the game. I'll do the running commentary for the game. I'll check the chat when I know that no one's going to ruin it for me. So I hide the chat. I'll come in every now and then when I know the ball's out or there's a corner about to be taken, etc., etc. Antonio can't hit row C nowadays. From Michael Blaze, teams coming out. We have Scott R says we have a lot of leaders in this group. If we gel, it could be an excellent squad, but it's only 6 games in. Shame we do not have Masuaka to skin him off the bench. 3-2 West Ham. Lovely lineup from Navadas Wilburn. Super Andy Irving as well. Still unknown territory under Lopo. Hopefully a 2-0 win. Really unsure. I don't think we all really know what style of play, what West Ham are trying to achieve. 3-1 West Ham. Bowen 2. Alvarez 1. Where is this confidence with scoring from? Head or heart? Good question for you to ask, Trini. I'll let you ask that one as we prepare for the teams to come out. Now, weaknesses in the Chelsea time. Oh, I love good old Gary. Gary, the mascot guy. When I was mascot back in 1996, Gary was the geezer who looked after me, and he is still there, and he's not changed a single bit just now. So we've got all the mascots lined up with the players. Now, where can West Ham get at Chelsea? West Ham get at Chelsea through their defence. No ifs or buts or maybes. I think we need to pepper Sanchez. I genuinely believe if we pepper Sanchez, we've got a chance as well. And we need to test the keeper. We're knowing under this new lineup on this side, we're trying to hold on to the ball a little bit more, pass the ball around, and we have higher attempts, but we need to try and hit some on the target as well. It's funny how the kids are called mascots. In Canada, mascots are the characters dressed in costumes, Hammerhead. The funny thing is, the kids are called mascots, and Hammerhead is also called the club mascot as well. So I think we call Hammerhead the club mascot and the kids are mascots. So if we don't clamp down Palmer, we are done. Yeah, agree. I do think he can blow hot and cold as well, though. I think like every player can do. We just need to make sure we're managing our defensive things as well. But equally, though, like our attack is honestly, look, like even come away, look on the side there and look from Rodriguez and Enzo down. You know, our 4 attacking players and their 4 attacking players is going to be an interesting game. It really, really is. So it's going to be an exciting one. So fingers crossed we can do something. Fingers crossed we can do something. Right, I'm getting myself ready for the kickoff. Remember, I'll be doing the running commentary. I will be talking the way through the game. Talk amongst yourselves. Please be respectful of everyone's opinion. We will be live after the Matchday Live for our review from the London Stadium, where we'll be going live across there to speak to many a West Ham fan, hopefully. And we are just getting ourselves ready for kickoff, but the lineups are being put on the screen for us now as Enzo Maresca from Chelsea, the manager, is announcing his starting 11. Wesley Fofana, of course, coming back into the team. Tosin, the signing from Fulham. At the back line, you know, they've got a new back line as well. They've got to build up the confidence of working together as well. So, yes, it will be rather interesting. This formation allows us to progress the ball much better. Soler in for 10 if things aren't going well, allows us to keep the ball moving forward. Chelsea are going to be tasting bubbles. Kudus needs to get at Kukurulu. I just want Kudus to get hold of the ball, Trini. I need him to get hold of the ball more compared to normal, especially against Fulham. He was lacking just getting involved, but that wasn't his fault as such. We need to get some of our best players on the ball, our forward-thinking players on the ball. And I think the difference between playing Paquetá compared to when we didn't play Paquetá last week is is that we have a ball carrying midfielder, which was desperately needed as well. But I think what will be interesting to see is the switch of Somerville, Kudus, and Bowen. I think they'll be switching the whole game. So let's hope that they continue that and send the frighteners up Chelsea as well. So let's see if that works. Is that on? I don't know if I've took that light or not. Right, I'm just getting myself ready for this. Let's see if I can do this in time and then press pause. Look at that transition. DJ Russie B would be delighted. So I might have around about a minute of a delay in comparison to normal. If you're new around here, click on subscribe. You'll get notified for all of our content. Leave a comment, hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying the content as well. It looks like I'm probably around about a minute delayed. Let's see. I don't know if I've kicked off. It's about to kick off. It is about to kick off. Have you kicked off? You've kicked off. So I'm about to kick off. 5:30 a.m. in Canada. The dedication from us West Ham fans. Let's enjoy this one together, West Ham fans. West Ham Network, as we've kicked off with Paquetá plays the ball back through to Konstantinos Mavropanos. He plays the ball in to Alvarez. The ball's gone over to Kilman, back to Alvarez. West Ham just holding on to the play just now. It's back with Konstantinos Mavropanos. Ball's back with Alvarez. Just going to have to press pause here for a little second. Dinos plays the ball back into Areola. He goes long. The ball stays in. Sancho takes a touch. Kudus collects it, tries to get around Cucurullo. He goes down, and it is a throw-in to Chelsea, or a free kick, I should say, and they've played it early back to Fofana. Right, if you are watching, hit the subscribe button. Remember, I am doing the live watch-along, so engage in the chat, please do. If you want to, you can press pause, and you can sync up with myself as well. Tossing on the ball as Bowen tries to charge at Sanchez. Sanchez has got the ball for Chelsea. He plays the ball short into Cucurullo. Ball goes back out into Colwell. I'm trying to work out. I think the Chelsea have got the numbers wrong on the strips today. I think they have, yeah. Yeah, they have. Tosson's got the ball. He drives forward for Chelsea. Wesley Fofana on the ball. He plays the ball back into Tosson. He plays the ball back into Sanchez. Sanchez goes long for Chelsea over the far side. Jadon Sancho collects the ball just over the halfway line. Wan-Bissaka puts the pressure on. Cucurella's just gotten around. Bowen tracking back. Cucurella just drives forward. He plays the ball into Enzo. He backheels it into Sancho. Sancho plays the ball back. It's Colwell. Caicedo drops in the middle, collects the ball. Cole Palmer drops deep. Paquetá gets right in on top of and fouls what I think is Palmer. Sancho drops the ball into Jackson. Enzo. Chelsea just holding on to possessional play here just now. Colwell through to Caicedo. Caicedo sprays the ball over wide right. Madueke. He holds on to the ball for Chelsea. Ball back into Tosson. Tosson goes to Colwell. Back and deep in the Chelsea half. Ball through the middle. West Ham trying to get hold of the ball. Alvarez wins it back for West Ham. He is calling for a foul, but Alvarez drives forwards. Plays the ball into Kudus. Kudus inside the box. Kudus is going to shoot. Low. Oh, Sanchez just parries the ball away. Shot on target. Decent from West Ham. West Ham are properly being very, very aggressive, and I kind of like it. A couple of fouls. Alvarez got in behind. I can't remember the Chelsea player was coming forward there. Stole the ball away. Chelsea didn't play to the whistle. Expected a foul, didn't get it. But Sancho has played the ball early to Jackson down the left-hand side. He drives. He's coming inside the West Ham box. As Alvarez drops it, he scored. He scored. It's actually a really crap goal. It's honestly such a crap goal. I do not know how they have done it. And I don't understand. Right, so I don't know who he got around there. Jackson's put the ball in the back of the net. It's a really bad start. It's a really bad goal. Just big gap opened up down that right-hand side, and I wonder if it's because Wan-Bissaka had driven forward and it left Alvarez to chase Jackson, and Jackson just drove. He just drove and went in. He just did literally carbon copy of what Kudus did, but it's a quick free kick. Let me have a look here. Yeah, he's done it. Oh, they were caught sleeping. Just a 1-2 between Sancho. He makes the run. Alvarez has just not got the pace to get back. Areola will be utterly devastated at that because he should do a lot better in that position. It's a bog standard goal. It really is. I think I'm in utter shock at that goal, to be honest, because for me, it doesn't. It's just not great. He literally plays a quick 1-2, 60, 70 yards out halfway line. He's not even broke the line, but Alvarez has not got the pace to get back, and Alvarez goes to ground, tries to slide tackle the ball. West Ham go 1-0 down 4 minutes into the game, and it's just a bit of a crap start. It is very amateur. It's the best way to describe that. Very amateur. You can see the balloons, Save Our Concessions balloons. Of course, if anyone doesn't know, you can go and check out what that's all about. But yeah, just Kudus got the ball down the right-hand side. No real Chelsea player came on top, and Kudus just drove into the box, had a shot, Sanchez saved. Jackson done exactly the same. Paqueta's done really well to get around 3 or 4 Chelsea players. Caicedo has come in and parried the ball. Paqueta tries to go in and win it. Somerville wins. Emerson wins the ball back. Somerville's got it. Goes on to it. He finds Emerson. It's a bit messy just now of the game. Enzo, Fofana. Great tackle from Emerson as the ball goes out for a throw-in deep in the Chelsea half. And then Jackson collects the ball from a very easy 1-2. He drives in just simply from the left-hand side, drifts into the box, hits a shot underneath Areola and goal. I'm just caught totally off guard with that one. Kudus is chasing against Cucurella. Good on you, Kudus. Sancho plays the ball in. Colwell, Bowen, and West Ham are getting really aggressive, and I like that. I like the aggressive style. Rodriguez wins the ball back, but loses it to Jackson. He does a few step overs. He drives at West Ham, plays the ball in the middle. Sancho drives down the left-hand side. Wan-Bissaka is there with him. He plays a ball through, thinking the player would make a run. Areola comes out and does a very routine collection of the ball. West Ham just need to calm things down a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying it's any extravagant play from Chelsea. It's not, but it's very basic, very amateur football. And for some reason, their amateur football is getting through us just now. So let's just hope we kind of manage this. We're 7 minutes in. West Ham 0, Chelsea 1. Disappointing goal, to be honest, to give away. Alvarez holds on to it, plays the ball back into Areola. Areola holds on to it. He plays the ball over to Max Keelman. He drives forward as Cole Palmer chases him down. The ball through the middle. Bowen drops in, turns. He does really well, tossing. Fouls Bowen, and West Ham win a free kick on the edge of the centre circle. Bowen does really well. He drops in deep, turns, tossing, drives with his pace, gets by him, and Tossin fouls him. West Ham have taken an early free kick. Wan-Bissaka drives in field with the ball, cuts back, plays the ball out wide to Kudus. Kudus against Cucurella. Onto his left foot, Kudus goes early. Oh, Somerville! Oh, it's unlucky. It's a great ball from Kudus. And he sees the vision of the Somerville run. He beats the offside trap. And if he was literally 2 inches taller, he'd have put his head square on that. Oh, so unlucky. He knows. He knows. Very unlucky from West Ham. Chelsea just holding onto the ball back in their defence. Play the ball through. Cucurella, West Ham putting the press on. Kudus putting the press on again. Sanchez with Chelsea plays the ball through the middle. Palmer drops in deep. Jackson makes the run, but ball goes through the middle to Enzo on the edge of the centre circle. He goes for a switch play. Wan-Bissaka's got the pace to get that, though. He's in front of Sancho. Wan-Bissaka holds on to it. He feeds the ball clear for West Ham. Kudus has dropped in deep. He's done really well. Plays the ball into Mavropanos. Mavropanos looks up, smashes the ball forward for Bowen to chase. Tossing's there. Sanchez is out. It's not a great ball into Colwell. Bowen's throwing himself everywhere. Colwell has to smash that ball. The energy from West Ham, I've got to give the credit so far. The energy from West Ham pressing is good. Apart from the goal, we're pressing the way we need to. So the energy levels are there. We're not waiting. We're not holding off. We're not allowing them to come and have a slow build-up. Alvarez, he drives forward for West Ham from the centre-back position. He holds on to it. There's nothing on. He turns back in and he sees Mavropanos with the ball. Mavropanos looks up. Nothing on. He turns into his right-hand side. He drives forward for West Ham. He looks to go long. Plays the ball into Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka plays the ball for Mavropanos, thinking it's a 1-2, but Enzo collects the ball for him. Casido back to Enzo. Enzo back into Colwell. Back to Casido inside the Chelsea half. Paqueta definitely getting stuck in there. Casido nearly loses it. Tossing out to Wesley Fofana on the right-hand side. West Ham playing a high press. Tossing on the ball. He goes over. Colwell. Kudus starts to put the pressure on. Ball through the middle. Don't know how they've got through there. Jackson drops in. Enzo back to Jackson. Jackson on the halfway line. Plays it over to Sancho. Sancho drives back into the halfway line. Plays the ball back into Colwell. Colwell into Cucurella. Back into Colwell. Tossing. Casido. Fofana. Palmer drops in deep. No way that's a foul, man. He's going down every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit this thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Please subscribe if you are new around here. We'll be live straight after this for the highlights review show. Sanchez has got the ball deep in the Chelsea half. He plays the ball over to Colwell. West Ham putting the pressure on. Chelsea struggling to get the ball out of their own half. However, they are playing ball and doing a reasonable job getting out of their half as he drives forward. It's a good interception there from Wan-Bissaka, but there's a gap opened up because Wan-Bissaka has gone far forward as Alvarez comes in. Jackson's in the carbon copy position that he was in the last time. Puts the ball onto his right foot. Plays the ball through the middle. Oh, Cole Palmer has just sprayed the right-hand side of the post. And I don't know how, but they have just hit the outside of the post and the ball's trickled out for a goal kick. But it's just simple. He has. I think it's just drifted wide, actually, of the post. But it's just Wan-Bissaka, because he's drifting forward, they're seeing the opening in behind him, and Alvarez is having to cover, and Alvarez doesn't have the thing here. Listen, everyone clap. 11 minutes. Elliot, who unfortunately passed away this week, young West Ham fan. Everyone just clap. All the players. Very sad. West Ham coming forwards. Cross in. Oh, shot from Alvarez. Yeah, young Ellie passed away this week. And that was a really nice gesture. "11 years old. Sanchez plays the ball through. West Ham hit the ball, but straight into the path of Jackson. But we do recover the ball back, though. That's good. Alvarez plays the ball back into Areola. Alvarez drops in deep, collects it. He plays the ball in to Paqueta. It's back with Alvarez again. Rodriguez switches the ball over to Dinos. He's on the right-hand side, deep in the West Ham half. As he drives forward, he goes going to go long. Can he make that? He can't. He's not great at long balls. As Chelsea recover the ball, Madueke all played back into Fofana, back with Tosin in the 18-yard Chelsea's 18-yard box. Tosin drives forward, nothing on, plays the ball back into Fofana, who sees Casido in the centre-back position. Colwell, Casido, Back to Colwill for Chelsea. Just on the edge of the 18-yard box in the Chelsea half. Ball sprayed over right-hand side. Ball chipped over the top there. Madueke on the right-hand side. Kilman stays with him. Great tackle from Alvarez. Great interception from him. Good play between Somerville and Emerson. Emerson drives at West Ham. Keeps driving. He's inside the Chelsea half. Emerson. West Ham need to get bodies forward. It's only Bowen and Kudus. He drives by, skips by a couple of the players. It's a great interception there from... Oh, West Ham have won themselves a free kick. I tell you what, Wesley Fofana's brought down Emerson right on the edge of the box. And it's a great run from Emerson. It's a really good run. He's travelled 60, 70 yards. There wasn't anything on for him, so he's drove in towards the box, forced an error from Chelsea, and it is a free kick right on the edge of the box. Perfect position. Do you know what it's a perfect position for? Bloody James Ward-Prowse. So I could see maybe even Somerville, Kudus on over this, Bowen over this. Fofana's raging because he feels like he got the ball for that, but it's a good position for West Ham. Lopetegui's having a little bit of a moan, and I don't know why. Rodriguez and Dinos have been over to speak to him, but Paquetá is over the free kick. Sancho is lying down behind the wall. Paquetá fancies this. Paquetá smashes it low, blocks off the wall. West Ham have regained possession though. Rodriguez switches over to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka drives infield, nothing on, so plays the ball back to Konstantinos Mavropanos. Alvarez drops in. Mavropanos again. He switches play over to Emerson on the left-hand side. Paquetá drops in to collect it. Somerville makes the run, but it's back with Emerson. Emerson back to Paquetá. Still just over the halfway line. Ball back into Kilman on the edge of the centre circle. Switches over to Dinos. Lopetegui screaming. Dinos takes a heavy touch, but he drives forward. He's going to play the ball over to Wan-Bissaka. Dinos has made the overlapping run. Rodriguez. Alvarez. Oh, Alvarez. Oh, he's done well. I thought he slipped up there, but he's done well to hold on to possession. Rodriguez. Lopetegui's fucking raging. He's screaming, pass the ball forward. Paquetá goes up over the top. The ball does go up over the top for Sanchez, but Lopetegui is like, he's pointing down the wing. He's fucking raging. You can see it. It doesn't, they're not playing the way he wants to play. You can hear what he's saying. He's like, get hold of the ball and look down the wing. It's interesting to watch. Lopetegui is going ballistic. 16 minutes in. Welcome to the West Ham Network. My name's Anton, bringing you today's Matchday Live. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment if you're enjoying the content. West Ham are getting beat 1-0 thanks to Nicholas Jackson goal early in the first half. Ball back with Tossin on the edge of the 18-yard box. Enzo drops in. Cucurella plays the ball over to Colwill. Kudus starts to drive in. Nothing on. Colwill shouting for a player to come in and collect the ball. Enzo goes all the way back to Sanchez. Bowen's going to put the pressure on Sanchez. Ball through the middle to Casido. Bowen screaming. Why is no one closing him down? Ball goes over wide right. Palmer drops in deep, collects the ball for Chelsea. Casido plays the ball back into Palmer again. He wants to get involved. Casido back into Cucurella. Casido just playing the ball around. Colwill through the middle. Oh, I don't know how West Ham haven't got that. Ball through the middle. Jackson. It's fucking awful. It's really bad. They've just scored. Honestly, I'm really baffled. And I do you know what? We actually need another. We need to take Rodriguez off. We need to take Rodriguez off. This is not good. And you can see that Lopetegui is fucking raging. But this is not a good day at the office if we keep playing like this. It's simple football. It is fucking simple. It's so easy. I can't believe that the player through the middle allowed him to get through there. I can't believe it. But you can see there's a little bit of disarray between the West Ham players because they're fucking raging with each other. Look at Jackson. He's on top of... Is it Alvarez? Why is fucking Alvarez there? It's honestly, I don't know why Alvarez is there. Why is Alvarez playing in the centre-back position? Are we playing... Alvarez has been caught out of position, but it shouldn't be Alvarez there. It shouldn't be him there. Honestly, it's fucking ridiculous. Oh man, corner to West Ham. We need to get a goal back soon, man, because this is awful. I don't know why Alvarez. I know Alvarez drops in. Ball whipped in. Cleared from Chelsea. Max Keelman. Sorry, Rodriguez. But I don't understand why Alvarez is dropping so fucking deep all the time. I know he drops back into that role, but Mavropanos has been caught out of position all the time because Alvarez is playing in his position. Just stay in the midfield where we want you to do your job. It's like, just don't be so complicated, West Ham. Honestly. The thing is, right, I think Mavro Paqueta, I think Sanchez comes out and clicks the ball. I think Areola should definitely be doing better for the first goal. But when you're a striker 1-on-1 against the keeper and they've had nearly 3 attempts, you're expecting the person to put the ball away. Jackson should not be scoring 2 goals against West Ham in those 2 goals. They're bog standard amateur fucking football goals. I don't know why he's playing so deep. I do not know why he is playing so too deep. Ball through for Madueke, whatever. Couldn't care less. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Good football from West Ham. No, come on, do something with this. Emerson drives. Emerson goes early. Bowen gets around. Ball through. Somerville. Oh, he can't latch onto it. He still got it, though. Still got it over near the corner flag. Chelsea have got bodies all over him. Somerville on the edge of the 18-yard. Paqueta goes early. Oh, Chelsea have just headed it away from Kudus. It's a corner to West Ham. We need to get something back soon. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Please. Corner to West Ham. You can see us just nipping away. We can get in at them. We need to push Alvarez just that little bit further forward. I don't want him to sit as much as he's doing. He's sitting all the time. Bowen whips in, front post. Paqueta's kicked it in. Bowen's got it back. Bowen whipped it in. Oh, cleared from Chelsea. Wan-Bissaka's got the ball again. Back into Bowen. Wan-Bissaka's there. Oh, it's a good ball through for Paqueta. He broke the offside trap. He's inside the box. Bowen. Oh, can't keep the ball down. Fuck. It's not supposed to be 3 at the back. Now, what happens when the opposition team comes at West Ham? Usually Alvarez drops in. But we are... It's like Alvarez is playing as the main centre-back and Mavropanos is driven so far forward, and I just don't understand it. Like, we don't just let them two do their job and let Alvarez push a little bit further forward. Palmer. It's a bad position for West Ham to be in as Palmer comes forward. Madueke down the right-hand side. They're not in any rush, not any panic. They're 2 goal up. They can protect it. West Ham win the ball back, though, with Rodriguez. But Cole Palmer's just got the energy to come and win that ball back. Anyway, Somerville's done really well to come out with that. But it's a great interception back there from Casido, who wins the ball back for Chelsea. Enzo. I'm struggling to deal with the lack of West Ham players showing for the ball. Here's my concern right now. Alvarez is playing as a borderline striker. And he should be playing where we want him to play. Mavropanos wins the ball back, though. Somerville drives. Paquetá tries a couple of tricks, but he can't get the ball round. Cucurella deals with it. He's out on the right-hand side, outside the 18-yard box, ball forward. It's just a simple ball, though. Max Kilman has done well to win the ball back for West Ham, to be fair. Rodriguez and Emerson did well, partnered well. Alvarez back in the centre-back position again. Rodriguez collects it on the edge of the centre circle. He plays the ball over to the right-hand side to Alvarez. Alvarez turns, drives forward for West Ham. There's nothing on. Lopetegui saying, someone come and show. Kudus. Rodriguez. Static West Ham. Fucking move! Move! Someone move! Paquetá through the middle. She's the run. But no one's moving. No one's showing for the ball. It's the most simplest of things to do, because if Paquetá does get the ball, he's going to look up and move. He plays a ball. No one goes for it. It's really frustrating to watch. Oh, man. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. Kudus. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Alvarez. Big ball up over the top. Kilman finds Kudus. Really good. Yes, then Cucurella. Oh! Deflection. Cucurella does well off of Kudus. Takes a deflection, and Sanchez comes and collects the ball for Chelsea. I'm going to show you what I mean about when people are looking and showing for the ball. Right? I'm going to show you what I mean. If you're watching the game with me just now and you're synced up. Pass and move, pass and move, pass and move, right? So, Kudus has got the ball, but no one's showing for it except for Wan-Bissaka. He's empty down the right-hand side. Casido's done really well to win that ball back off of him, but Casido's running right. So, look. Hold on, I'll show you now. Look, Casido's showing for it. He's got the ball back. Jackson tries something trickery there. It doesn't work. Kilman plays the ball over to Mavropanos. Show you in a second. Right, now, Rodriguez has got the ball. Paquetá holds on to it. Right, no one's showing for him. So he's got to chip the ball up over the top to Somerville. Somerville's got it. No one's showing for him. Paquetá comes in. Oh, it's good. Oh, that is a penalty. That is a fucking penalty. His shirt moves. His shirt fucking moves. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. He pulls his shirt. Go to fucking VAR. How can you not? Has it gone to VAR yet? Right, we've got a free kick, but it's gone to VAR. It's honestly, it looked like a very clear penalty. Hurry up and show us the replay. Somerville. He was pulled back. I think that's a penalty. He's holding on to his wrist! He's holding on to his fucking wrist! Plays a lovely 1-2. It's really, really good. There would be no need for Somerville to go down there. It's a penalty. It's got to give West Ham a penalty. Fuck. No penalty. Fleeting. They've used the word fleeting. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. Lasting for a very short time. They said the word fleeting. The player held on to the arm for a short time. You, referee officials, can go and fuck off. It's disgusting. That's a penalty. That's their excuse. Fleeting. 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 Free kick to West Ham. Emerson. Ball whipped in. Back post. And it goes for a corner. Fleeting. Fleeting. Lasting for a very short time. Most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. That is a penalty. Somerville goes through. Fafana holds his hand. Takes him for a walk down the park. Goes to the shops. Still holding his hand. Throws him to the floor and they don't give a penalty because they said it's fleeting. They have no idea what they're talking about. Corner to West Ham. Ball whipped in. Cleared from Chelsea. Wan-Bissaka wins the second header. Cucurella wins another header. Still in the box. Alvarez, another header. Get up. Chelsea. Big clearance from Chelsea, but they can't get rid of it. Paqueta's there. He tries to collect it. Paqueta's done really well. Kudus down the right-hand side, as is Wan-Bissaka. Ball gone in short. Paqueta. Oh, it's blocked from Chelsea. Come on, West Ham. It's coming. Kudus wins the ball back. He's done well. He's brought the ball under control. Wan-Bissaka goes early, low. Clear from tossing. Cucurella can't clear it. They can't get out of their box. Rest! Kudus. Go on, shoot. What's he going to do? Somerville. West Ham. Kilman. Paqueta. Ball. Ball. Kudus. Yes! Fucking bar! Oh! Come on, Kudus. Please be on. Please be on. Fuck, he's off. Fuck, he's off. Fuck, he's off. Fuck, he's off. Ah! I completely agree. Completely agree. Paqueta tries to win the ball back. Chelsea win the ball back. Second ball. Sancho inside the West Ham box. Shot. Kilman finds Wan-Bissaka. Up over the top for Kudus. Cucurella. Well done, West Ham, winning ourselves a throw-in. Wan-Bissaka. Alvarez. Paquetá. Bowen, surrounded by 3 players. Casido comes out. There's fucking Jackson again down the left-hand side, man. Close him down. Good tackle from Mavropanos. Rodriguez. Paquetá comes forward. Paquetá. Good ball over. Somerville. Paquetá showing. Paquetá showing. Somerville. Paquetá showing. Cry. Pass it. Pass. It's done all right. Kilman sees Alvarez. Go. Go. Drive. Souček. Why is Thomas Souček? Wan-Bissaka. Oh! Ball through! Sanchez comes on. Souček's coming on. Who's he pulling off? Who the fuck is he pulling off? Rodriguez. Fucking hell, man. Chelsea, Madueke had a ball deflected. It's gone out for a... Was it deflected? Rodriguez comes off. Souček comes on. Souček is on. Alvarez. Dinos back over to Alvarez in the right back position. Ball's played forward. Oh, fucking hell. Kilman does really well. Souček sprays the ball over. Emerson. Ball low. Bowen showing for it. He goes down, no. Bowen's taking a bit of a knock.
It just looks like they moved Alvarez further forward with Paquetá, but Souček is dropping. So
I don't think we've got the Europa League in the week as well. That's standalone. Manchester United FC 20. That's on Wednesday. Melbourne Races.
So, what do you think so far?
well against Manchester City. Barella and outstanding on the night. 0-0, but
West Ham got the ball with Paquetá down the right-hand side. Can he keep it in? He's fouled from Cucurella. No, he's not. He's tried to get a free kick, but he wouldn't get it. Scott, calm down, mate.
Two centre-backs, Panos and Kilman, and he just allows Alvarez and Paquetá to go a bit further forward and a short. That will fill the gaps. I think otherwise it's not like that.
scoring threat as well. He got into double figures last season for the first time since his first season as a West Ham player. They did look like this when he scored. He knows what he needs. He knows what his fixture means. 5 minutes by Newland off the take.
Big clearance from Chelsea. Kilman. Souček back to Mavropanos. Kilman on the halfway line. Ball up over the top, finds Wan-Bissaka. Good ball. Wan-Bissaka holds onto it down the right-hand side. Alvarez. Souček. Paquetá. Alvarez. No one's showing for it. Show for it! Kilman. Sorry, Mavropanos. Paquetá down the right-hand side. Good ball to Kudus. He drives at Cucurella. Oh, he's done well. Kudus, why is he not shooting? Souček have a shot. It's gone straight at Sanchez. I thought Kudus was going to shoot. Chance, though. Tell you on silent, Anton. Listening to you and all can still hear his Lucy Bloody Ward. Oh, sorry. Apologies. But the score would keep us in the game, but otherwise I didn't see it changing much. Nothing give a team more motivation than being 2-0 down in the first half. West Ham tried to win the ball back with Konstantinos Mavropanos. Wan-Bissaka pushing the ball forward, pushing Sancho back. Enzo back to Colwell. Casino drops in, collects the ball. Colwell. West Ham trying to win the ball back with Konstantinos. Enzo plays the ball back in, tossing, goes wide right. Casino comes and collects the ball. Sprays the ball to the left on the halfway line. Enzo. Wan-Bissaka's back there. Plays the ball back at Areola. Kilman in the West Ham half. The West Ham box. Mavropanos drops it in. Souček. Wan-Bissaka. Plays the ball back into Konstantinos Mavropanos, just driving forward for West Ham. Still got it. Don't go long. Nothing on. Kilman. Alvarez is over there, showed for the ball. He drives, turns into a bit of danger. Nothing on. Paquetá's got it. He drives. Ball up over the top. I think Kudus is over there. He gets round Sanchez. Keeps it in. Sanchez is a bit wild. Kudus plays the ball back, but can't get West Ham onto the ball. Cole Palmer's gone down a fucking again. Honestly, I've never seen a player go down so much in Cole Palmer. So much. What's that, man? Colwell, tossing, ball forward for Chelsea. Jackson tries to get the ball, feed the ball through, but Kilman comes in, collects it on the halfway line, tries to sneak the ball round for Wan-Bissaka, but it gets blocked from Chelsea. Cole Palmer, Jarrod Bowen wins the second ball, so does Casino, ball through, but West Ham bounces back. Chelsea have got it back there with Fofana, tossing. Goes back to Colwell, Enzo, Cucurella. It's back with Colwell. Drives forward for Chelsea in the Chelsea half. He sprays the ball over far right-hand side. Madueke holds on to it. Heavy touch, but keeps it in. Goes in low. No one's there. But then how does he get in front of Wan-Bissaka? Anyway, now Sancho's come in. No one's marking him! Oh, well done, Alvarez. Wan-Bissaka. Paquetá. Alvarez. Paquetá deep in the West Ham half. Good play. Alvarez. Switches play over to Somerville. Somerville tries to turn on Wesley Fofana. He fancies himself. He turns Fofana, no problem at all. It's brilliant from Somerville. It's brilliant from Somerville. Ref! Brilliant from Somerville. Honestly, that's like 2 or 3 times he's done that in that game. You've got to get the ball to Somerville. You've got to get the ball to Kudus. Fofana's been booked. It's a free kick on the edge of the box. We need to do something better with this free kick. We need to do something better with this free kick. Really good play. Fofana cannot handle Somerville. He's turning him left, right, and centre. His hands all over Somerville. Who's he giving the yellow card to? I think he gave... Oh, maybe it was Casido. It's not a bad person to get the yellow card to. The free kick isn't as close as I thought it was, actually. It's maybe just been pushed back like 30 yards. Still in a dangerous area. That says at 45 minutes. I don't know how much of added time there is, but this would be a very good time to score a goal for West Ham. Very good time. Very, very, very good time. Ball whipped in. Header goes wide from Mavropanos. 2 minutes of added time. Kudus drops in, collects the ball, drives, skips by a couple of players, does really well. He drives down the right-hand side. Kudus has still got the ball. Wan-Bissaka's made the overlapping run. Oh, he can't get around Casido. Casido punts the ball clear for Chelsea. Paquetá drives into traffic. He's fouled. West Ham won a free kick. Got about 30 seconds left in this half. This is a chance. This is our chance. Ball going to be in, coming in, whipped in from Emerson. Ball whipped in. Souček flicks it on, back post. Max Kilman can't keep it in. West Ham have got a corner. I think that wasn't a corner, but we've got a corner. So hurry up and go over there and take it before it changes, because we're now past the added time. So this is last chance saloon for the first half. Get a goal, West Ham. Get a goal, West Ham, please. Bowen to whip the ball in. He does. Who is it? Where is it? Oh, it's cleared from Chelsea. Headed into the mix. Headed in again. Mavropanos. And there's the half-time whistle. So if you're just watching us, West Ham 0, Chelsea 2, it's an amateurist 2 goals. Lopetegui is fucking raging, and rightly so. I'm going to go through and get myself some lunch. Talk amongst yourselves, as I will be back, of course, for the second half. I will see you all on the other side. I'm back. No changes in the second half. Sorry, I'm just checking. Oh, what is going on? 2 seconds. I've just lost my thing. My plug on my telly just fell out. So I'm waiting for that to come back on. So I have lost the stream for 2 seconds. Come on. Come on. Come on. What is going on with my stream? I just missed something. Oh my god. Fucking hell. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. It's actually 3-0. It's game over. Honestly, it's awful. It's really bad. Cole Palmer. The only thing I'm going to say here is I don't believe the confidence is in the team when Mavropanos is playing. I think it just shakes the whole fucking team. It's the exact same thing that happens when you play Sufal, that we lack pace. But I feel like in order for a team to progress, you need to just have the strongest you can. And for me, I think it needs to be bringing on Tadibo. Tadibo needs to start. Listen, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Calling for the manager's head so soon after spending all that money, it's just the most ridiculous thing. It's not for me. But it's not been... we've had opportunities, but just defensively... defensively, it's not great. Emerson, Somerville, Kilman, Mavropanos. Souček comes in, collects. He goes for a long ball. It's a good ball, to be fair. Emerson heads it down into Somerville. Somerville to Paquetá. Chested down from Chelsea, but 2 subs coming on for West Ham. Alvarez chips the ball over to Wan-Bissaka. Chips the ball into Bowen. He's onside. Good save from Sanchez at the front post. Unlucky from West Ham. West Ham have done well to recover the ball, though. Paquetá, get a goal early, please. Emerson goes early into... Oh, Bowen shoots. He was thinking there. Madueke comes out with the ball down the right-hand side. I've gone far ahead with my stream. Let me just... What the fuck is going on with my stream? Oh my god, I've just lost my full fucking stream. Come on! Please work. Chelsea have still got the ball. Paquetá inside the box. He's tried to just dribble it in. He should have shot when he got a real chance there. But I'm hearing that Antonio and Soler are coming on for Alvarez and Somerville. Yeah, it looks like that. Soler. I'm a bit confused that the Somerville, because I think Somerville's actually had a really, really good game. I don't like when the fans start booing either. Anyway, we've got Soler and Antonio on. Paquetá plays a wild ball back for Areola. Jesus Christ. Heads the ball back into the path of Kilman. He goes, switches play. Wild ball from Kilman, but it's worked to Wan-Bissaka. He goes forward. Carlos Soler comes in, collects the ball. He shows for it again. Souček is Bowen travelling down the right-hand side. Soler's made the run. It's a good run. Crosses it in low. Oh, I tell you what, Soler's come on and made an impact instantly. Bowen tries to win the ball back. Cucurella drives in. Takes out his own player. Paquetá. Carlos Soler tries to get the ball through but can't. Enzo recovers with the ball. Ball chipped up over the top. And Mavropanos collects the ball for West Ham. Soler just comes in, drives with the ball. Ball switched over. Bowen, remember Antonio has gone up top. Souček plays the ball back into Dinos. Dinos goes long. It's a terrible ball. Madueke comes out there. Can beat Paquetá. Goes on the outside of his left foot. Kilman does really well. He does really well. Paquetá nearly bloody well gives the ball back to Chelsea. He gets rid of it and finds Kudus. Kudus on the left-hand side. He drives. Kudus. Ball up over the top for Antonio to chase. Sanchez comes out, heads the ball clear. Cucurella's there. Tossing. Ball through to Casido. Palmer. As Chelsea are about to make a double substitution. I thought, the fuck is that free kick? Double substitution from Chelsea as Neto is coming on for Wesley Fofana. And Jadon Sancho is coming off for, is it Disasi? Can West Ham do something in this game? Areola plays the ball short. Souček. Bowen does really well, dropping back in, collects it. Wan-Bissaka turns, drives forward, goes sideways. Sees Kilman. Kilman drives. Still drives Kilman. Kudus goes early into Emerson on the left-hand side. Emerson drives infield. No one's shown for it, but Emerson still drives. Soler, good run, good vision there from Emerson. Soler drives. Soler. Oh, he's got Antonio. Souček, better from West Ham. Bowen. Wan-Bissaka's made the overlapping run. Wan-Bissaka's got it. Onto his left foot. Crosses it in. Back post for Kudus. Keeps it in. Antonio can't get there. Paqueta's there. Paqueta's done well to shoulder and use his strength. Holds on to it. It's inside the penalty box. Tries a bit of trickery, but can't do it again. But West Ham have won it back with Dinos. Shot from distance. Soler shoots. Curls it. Sanchez collects. It's better from West Ham. It's fucking better from West Ham, but we just can't get a hold of it. Now they're on the attack. Kilman's there. He does enough. And cleared from Areola. Push on the back of Soler, and West Ham win a free kick. Paqueta up over the top. Kudus goes out. Goal kick. Emerson down the left-hand side. Souček, no, it's not. It's back with Kilman. Emerson. Antonio comes showing for it. Soler's down the left-hand side. He holds on to it. He plays the ball back in to Souček. Ball sprayed over to right-hand side. Mavropanos switches over to Wan-Bissaka. It's much better from West Ham. Skips by one player. Wan-Bissaka, he does well. Holds on to it. He does well. Left foot cross. What a cross that is. Back post. And cleared Disasi. Disasi. Cleared. I do think Soler's made a really big difference for West Ham. The ball's nowhere near in the corner flag. The ball is nowhere near that corner flag. I love that. He's not even put that ball in the corner spot. The ball's totally out of the corner. Ball whipped in. Keeper comes out and collects. Ball's coming forward with Palmer. 4-on-4 for Chelsea. Ball through. Madueke. Jackson shoots. Big deflection. West Ham have throw in. Emerson goes early. Soler there. Drops his shoulder, drives forward with West Ham. He wins West Ham a foul. He goes early, finds Kudus. Plays the ball into Souček. I just don't see anyone showing for it though. Again, Paquetá plays the ball forward to Kudus. Kudus drives. Kudus driving into like one player of West Ham's player in the box. That's it. Madueke back heel into the path of Cole Palmer. Deep in the Chelsea half. Cole Palmer's gone down again. Honestly, Wan-Bissaka's won the ball back. Cucurella tries to come in. Wan-Bissaka keeps hold of it. He does well. Chips the ball up over the top. Round for Antonio to chase. He gets it. He drives. He keeps driving. Just a bit of a hit and hope cross, but he has won West Ham a corner. Cole Palmer just keeps dropping man to the floor. Just ridiculous. Like every single collision tackle, he's just on the floor. 30 minutes to go. Be a good time for West Ham to get a goal if we could. Ball whipped in. Right on top of Sanchez, who clears for Chelsea. Can Emerson win the header? He does, but it's straight into the path of the Chelsea player. And it's 2-on-1. Madueke, it's like he's driving forward. Paquetá's getting back. Wan-Bissaka goes. Shot. Save from Areola. I feel like every time Chelsea are breaking, they're getting a really strong chance. And they're putting us so much under pressure. Here goes another couple of subs for Chelsea as Felix comes on for Niclas Jackson. And then Kunku comes off on for, is it Palmer? Yeah, Palmer. Tries to get around Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka wins the ball back for West Ham. Carlos Soler plays the ball but can't keep it in. And Chelsea have kept it in, but Antonio tried to chase but couldn't keep a hold of it as it falls into tossing. Cucurella plays the ball over to tossing. Cucurella in the middle. Soler gets stuck in. Ball's over to Colwell. Enzo. Paquetá wins the ball back. No way, that's a foul, man. Maybe it was. Hi, Leslie. Ball round. Felix. Sorry, Neto. Oh, God, they're playing the ball. Fernandez has a shot from inside the box. Felix has a shot from inside the box and it just goes wide. Nkunku, Felix inside our box. Nkunku, they're lining up. Enzo, oh my God, they're lining up. Deflected behind for a Chelsea corner. You can't. They feel like they're lining up. I don't want to see West Ham. I genuinely don't think I want to see West Ham start with two central defensive midfielders. I tell you something right now, right? I would start. Soler would start and Todibo would start for me, definitely. It would be Emerson, Todibo, Keelman, and Wan-Bissaka. It would be Alvarez, Paquetá, Soler, Kudus, Bowen, and Füllkrug when he's fit. Or sorry, Somerville as well. You've got options here. And Bowen. God, fuck, I haven't even mentioned all the players. I need to do my maths as well. But here comes a corner in from Chelsea. On top of Areola, who punches clear. Headed clear from Kudus. Enzo's collected the ball. Plays the ball out wide right. Felix. Neto. Emerson's done well. It's gone out for a corner. Enzo goes early. Caicedo. Neto. Back to Caicedo. Back to Neto on the right-hand side. Soler stays with him. Neto whips it in. Cleared from Souček. Back post header. Headed back into the mix. Cleared from Wan-Bissaka. High foot. And it's a free kick to West Ham. Are you ready for this one? Andy Irving is coming on for West Ham. Andy Irving is coming on for West Ham. Are you ready for the next one? So is Anchor as well. Andy Irving is coming on. Kudus. Emerson is coming off. Creswell is coming on for Emerson. And Andy Irving is coming on to make his debut for West Ham. He's coming on for Kudus. For Kudus. Paquetá. Paquetá. It's just pointless. Corner. Chelsea. Well whipped in, Chelsea on it, but Wan-Bissaka clears it. Kudus to chase. Oh, Kukurea has wiped Kudus out. Completely wiped Kudus out. He gets a yellow card. He's a lucky man, by the way, because that looks like it's quite a high tackle, to be honest with you. That does look high. Oh, I need to see that in slow motion. I'm telling you that now. That is nowhere near the ball. It's not dangerous playing. He's not last man, so he's not going to get sent off for that. Intrigued to see how Kudus takes this. Oh, it's Paquetá. It's Paquetá and Emerson. It's Paquetá. Sorry, it's Paquetá. Yeah. Paquetá is off. Not Kudus. Emerson and Paquetá are off. Aaron Creswell. Let's see how Andy Irvine does. Kudus, Creswell. Andy Irvine's calling for it. He gets the ball. Good shot. Left foot. Hits the target. What everyone wants. Everyone is desperate for Andy Irvine to do something. Could you imagine he was West Ham's hero? Could you fucking imagine? Sorry, I don't know how I thought it was Kudus. West Ham will gain the possession though. Andy Irvine. Over to Bowen. Bowen drives. Bowen. Oh, Antonio breaks free from the defender and tries a back heel against Sanchez, but just cannot find the target with any strength. Come on, West Ham. Come on, you Irons. Kudus tries to go one-on-one with Disasi there, but can't get it. Disasi drives. There's a little couple of flicks. Creswell does well, wins the ball back for West Ham. Felix. Oh, God, they're just playing around us. Oh, my God, they've broke free. Cleared away from West Ham. Madueke for Chelsea tries to cross it in. But West Ham have cleared. Ball whipped in, back post. What a save from Areola. Point blank save. Header from Ndaku. And it's an unbelievable save from Areola. With 15 minutes to go, saving West Ham from going 4-0 down. What a save that is from Areola. What a save. We don't need another defensive midfielder, though. That's the problem, Scott. We don't need to keep playing so many defensive midfielders. We need to make the transition away from that. Fans are pouring out of the stadium. Yellow card for Max Kilman. Ball chipped up over for Chelsea to chase. Ball's just gone out, and it's a Chelsea throw-in. "77 minutes gone, 78 minutes gone. Corner to Chelsea." Ball whipped in. Back post. Cleared. Out. Chelsea throw in. Kudus plays it into Creswell. Deep in the Chelsea half. Nothing on. Creswell goes back. Nothing on. And the Irving goes in. Kilman. Back at the edge of the centre circle. Dinos. Kilman. And the Irving. Kudus. Back to Irving. Souček. Goes long. Sprays it over wide right. Wan-Bissaka. Drives infield. Plays the ball into the path of Antonio down the right-hand side. Big block from Cucurella. West Ham throw-in. Antonio tries to skip via Cucurella, but he wins the ball back. Smashes it clear. Areola, 10 minutes to go. West Ham 0, Chelsea 3. Kilman back to Areola. Through the middle to Andy Irving. It's back to Areola. Souček. Plays the ball forward for Bowen. He turns. Look at the back post. Antonio, Wan-Bissaka. Oh, Sanchez wins it. Why is no West Ham player going for it? Creswell, he finds Soler. Creswell. Ball whipped in. It's a good ball. Oh, creeps by everyone. Ball goes out. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not enjoying doing these watch-alongs. Kudus. It's been cleared. That's a no, yeah. Mate, I'm 3 weeks into feeling this crap. Don't doubt for a second it's all going to take time. Dewsbury Hall is on for Fernandez. Changing it. Nice ball from Andy Irving. Kudus. Creswell. Kudus. Soler. Creswell. Soler. Just watch, we don't pass and move. Don't pass and move. The only player actually I can see moving, the two players I can see moving the most are Soler, Andy Irving, and Kudus. So Wan-Bissaka's made the run. Soler plays him in, he crosses it in early. Antonio. He tries to cross it through. Wan-Bissaka holds on to it in the 18-yard box, crosses it in from Souček. Such a crap cross. It's a terrible cross from Tommy Souček. To be honest with you, I do think the boss got it wrong. I know you might have Mavropanos. I do think Lopetegui's got it wrong today. I think his tactics were wrong. I don't think we need to start with central defensive midfielders as much as we do. Wan-Bissaka's got the ball for West Ham. Irving on the halfway line. Soler. Wan-Bissaka's calling for it. Dinos up over the top for Bowen to chase. Bowen keeps it in against Cucurella. On the edge for Soler. Shot blocked. Casado's fouled. He did. He did. I mean, listen, I'll back him 100%. It's too early to call for his name, absolutely. But he did definitely get it wrong today. I need to see change. I need to see. I don't see what I know I am me who sits here and does this stream, and I'm not a football coach, but I don't see what Mavropanos does to stay in this team. I really don't see what Mavropanos does to stay in this team. The game has died a wonderful death. Soler collects the ball. Are we going to get a consolation or not, West Ham fans? Are we going to get a consolation or not? I don't think we are going to get a consolation. Antonio. Still got it. It's gone out. Listen, if you are watching and you want to come in on the Matchday highlights review, then what to do is you can, when the stream ends, you can come across yourself by searching for the West Ham Network or looking at the subscribe option, or you can wait to the end of this show, and when I cut off the show, the new show should show up. The new show should show up. You can then click on the show from there. If not, just go and search West Ham Network. We will go live to the London Stadium as well. as well. Ball whipped in. Every ball's fallen for Chelsea. Yeah. Soler picked up a yellow card just for a bad tackle. We could have gone here. Just waiting for the full-time whistle to get blown. About a minute to go. Bowen comes on the attack. Ball out to Antonio. Just lost with options. Wan-Bissaka, Souček, Kudus. Blocked from Chelsea. As Chelsea come on the attack. We just need to blow this whistle, ref. They're lining up. Shot goes wide. Oh. Come across, join us on the review show as we'll go live to the London Stadium and get all your opinions on the game today. Listen, you can vent, all that sort of stuff. That's the place to do it. So come across and join us on there as the game has finished 3-0 to Chelsea at the London Stadium. And yeah, not a great day at the office. Come and join us on the review. See you on the other side. Come on, you Irons.